Hello everyone, and I've discussed this before on my page, but it's worth talking about again briefly. Michael Catt, who is no longer with us, conducted what may have been one of the most revealing interviews that anybody covering this case in the sleuth community or online community has conducted. Listen to Indiana State Police Trooper Kim Riley when he's asked by Michael, rest his soul, about the Delphi suspect and whether or not there was DNA.
You know, it's just one of those situations where we got a case that this person's never apparently committed a crime before. We have, you would feel.
It's just one of those cases where the person has apparently not committed a crime before. And then Michael asks him a follow-up question.
Feel that he had never committed a crime, he has no DNA in the database?
Well, I can't comment on that, but I'm just saying that's what it looks like.
He asks him, well, his DNA isn't in the database? And he says, well, I can't comment on that, but then he does. And he says, well, it doesn't look like it. I'll replay this again, and then again, I want to show you something really, really interesting after that.
You know, it's just one of those situations where we got a case that this person's never apparently committed a crime before. We have,
you would feel that he had never committed a crime, he has no DNA in the database?
Well, I can't comment on that, but I'm just saying that's what it looks like.
After the arrest of Richard Allen, his defense attorneys issued a statement simply because they felt that there was a lot of discussion by prosecutors and investigators in the media about this case before the gag order. So they wanted to put their side of things out, which is typical for defense attorneys. But right here, Rick is a 50-year-old man who has never been arrested nor accused of any crime in his entire life. He is innocent and completely confused as to why he has been charged with these crimes. Again, Rick is a 50-year-old man who has never been arrested nor accused of any crime in his entire life.
It's just one of those situations where we got a case that this person's never apparently committed a crime before.
It just really, really makes you wonder, do they have some sort of DNA or fingerprint evidence or something at the scene that we don't know about that linked Richard Allen even stronger to this than anything that was revealed in the probable cause affidavit? Let me know what you think in the comments section. Is there some sort of DNA or fingerprint evidence that wasn't talked about in the probable cause that the prosecution is just holding? I mean, you hear Trooper Riley say it clear as day. I mean, how else, unless they had a DNA evidence that was left behind of some kind, how else would they know to say something like that? Why else would he say it doesn't appear like it? Unless it was not Richard Allen's or it wasn't the killer's, and it just happened to be some sort of other touch DNA that had nothing to do with the crime or the person that did it. Let me know what you think. I'm just curious as this goes forward to trial to find out whether or not Kim Riley in this comment was referring to Richard Allen's DNA or Richard Allen's fingerprints or any sort of evidence of him at all. Or was it just coincidental? Thanks for watching, everybody.